So, Nerd Initiative here with Jock. And we're going to ask him a few questions. And I want to start off with, so Distillery.
Yes.
Comic book fans that maybe don't know about it, or fans outside of comics that don't know about it, how would you explain it to them?
What is Distillery? Yeah, it's a brand new imprint of comics with very high-level creators. Not including myself, but but the other guys are great. We're being given essentially creative freedom to make great comics, and it's a very unique situation to be in. Also, it's all creator owned. We have a stake in the company. It's a very unique situation, which I'm hugely excited about. Yeah.
So we got to talk about Gone. Now it's the first solo after Devil's Cut. Tell us about Gone, but also tell us what it's like to set the tone for Distillery.
Yeah. So Gone is a science fiction tale. It's kind of a distilled version, no pun intended, of all the things that I loved growing up. I grew up in the UK reading 2000 AD. It's a science fiction story. It's about a young girl, Abby, who's a stowaway on a huge intergalactic kind of cruise ship. She has to fend for herself on that ship, but also through the issues we jump in time, so she's kind of 10 years older in issue 2, she's older again in issue 3, so there's a storytelling thing going on there, but but to answer your question about setting the tone, funnily enough, that hasn't really come into it, because one of the interesting things I think, we were chatting about this today, say like in the 90s when Image Comics came out, like we all knew what we were going to get, right? And one of the difficulties setting a completely new imprint is, well, what is it? What can people expect from this? And I think it's more to me like maybe a production company like sort of A24 or Annapurna, where it's more about you can expect a level of quality is my hope. So my book comes out first, and then Becky and Tula's Somna comes out second, and the books couldn't be more different, really. I mean, their book's incredible, by the way. Like, check it out; it's amazing. So no, it's more about the hope that people will know that they can expect really good comics when they pick up a Distillery book, rather than it's this kind of book. It's an action book. It's a romantic book. You know what I mean? That's the hope. Yeah.
You mentioned it's an entirely huge run of talented creators and artists. You mentioned obviously Becky's comes out afterwards. Is there a nice little friendly rivalry going on with you guys? And like,
I mean, no, because I love those guys, and I'm friends with all of them, and I adore them, and I want the best for them. There's no, again, it's not the 90s. If their book sells more than, if their book sells more than, I don't care. It's like I'm pleased for them. I get it. Like there could be a level of sort of like friendly competition, but no, that doesn't really play in these days.
We'll talk about that later when the camera's off.
Yeah. So going off of having this collection of creators and stuff, and the way Distillery works, are there any advantages or disadvantages to anything like that?
Well, the advantage is we're being given entirely free reign to be as creative as we can be. And we're completely supported in that, which is a very, again, I keep saying using that word unique, but it kind of is. I've done creator-owned stuff before, and arguably, like with Witches with Scott or Book of Evil at Comicsology, we weren't really reined in at all. But this feels, I think, because that we have stake in the company as well. There's another level of kind of being invested in the books we're making, and not just literally in money. You know what I'm saying? We're 100%. Like we are all very invested in what we're doing and in each other's books and each other's work. So and we're right at the birth of it. It's really exciting to know where it's going to go. I really hope it catches, and I hope people get behind it, because that's to me it's a bit more idealistic maybe than some of the other situations that creators can find themselves in. Is that fair to say? Right?
I love it.
Right. So I really hope that people like what we're doing, and it's a success for everyone involved. So that's where it's at.
Awesome.
So what can we expect from you beyond Gone? Will it be more Distillery, or maybe something else? What do you got going on?
Sure. Yeah. So I currently have a 3-year contract with Distillery that isn't exclusive, but the current plan is to do 3 stories, but if Gone does well, I may continue Gone. It's all very, very, very up in the air. Well, up in the air is the wrong word. It's very fluid in a really, really good way. So if I wanted to do more Gone, then I can do that. If I wanted to do something new, if I wanted to collaborate with other writers, I can do that. But I'd also like to get back to DC and do some more Batman work as well. So it's all kind of, there's only say again.
We'd all like to see that.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so there was a sequel of One Dark Night. I was offered it, and I had to turn it down for the time being, which was very hard for me to do because I've got a story idea for it that I'm excited to tell. So, but yeah, for the time being, it's all Distillery. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool.
It's an absolute honor.
Thanks for having me.